This is a real Tripwire funnel live in System IO. See the sales page, the order page, and then the thank you page. 3 pages in one email. By the end of this video, you'll always be ready to catch your first small sale. Most Tripwire tutorials are of you building 6 pages before you made a single sale. A bump offer, an upsell start on top. You don't need any of that yet. You need one small offer priced low enough that saying yes is easier. That's it. That's the whole funnel. Hi, it's Zaf here. If you already got your opt-in funnel live from an earlier video, this is what comes next the moment someone joins your list. You catch them with one small offer while they're still there. If you're starting fresh, that's fine too. This one stands on its own. Same as before, make sure either Stripe or PayPal is connected under settings payment before we start. One-off setup, and pause here if you haven't done that yet before you carry on. So you can see I'm in my funnel there already. So to get here, we just go to sites and then sales funnels. From the right hand side here, we just want to click on the blue create option to create our funnel. And then what we want to do here is select the option to sell a product or service. So click on that. See it's highlighted blue, and just type our name in there. So I'm just going to put first Tripwire funnel here, and I need to check the actual currency. I'm just going to put US dollar. So change that to US dollar and click on save, and then you can see our funnel is there. So if we click on the funnel on the left, you see it gives you the default of an order form, a thank you page, and this only active page. So what we need to do here is add a sales page. So click on the button down here which says add step, and for the create funnel page we can put anything here we want. So maybe the name of the product, whatever. So here I'm going to put ready-made landing page templates, and this is just an example product in here. And then for this type, choose step type here, we need to select sales page. I'm just going to leave it as choose a template selected and click on the blue save option. Now you can see that our sales page has been created. So now what we need to do is click on this and then just drag it above the order form so it's at the top. So then this will then be the sales page we first, or then go to the order form, and from the order form to the thank you page. So they're the steps it will follow, as you see there on the left. Same rule as always, one offer, one headline and one price with one button. So I'll show you mine so you can see what that actually looks like. So what we want it to do, pick a simple template again. Alright, so I'm going to select this one. You can preview them by clicking this icon there. When you're over here, you see it turns blue, and you can just click in, it will preview the page for you. So I'm going to select that, and then from the right hand side here, I'm going to click on the edit page option. Like I've just not long said, so what I want here is just a headline, a sub headline, maybe some bullets, and a button here, and the image section. So the rest of it, I'm just going to remove all this and delete it all. So what I'm going to do is just pause the video here where I actually do this. Alright, now I've this template the way I want it. So if you look, see I've just got the headline, sub headline, a button. So a couple of things I'll need to do on the image here on the right is I'll need to add the payment as well, how much it's going to cost, and make sure the button then goes to the order form. I'll start with the headline. So I'm just going to select the headline and paste that in there. Skip the blank page, get 3 ready-made landing page templates, and I'm just going to do this sub headline. Now if I double click in there and paste that in there, import them straight into System IO and swap in your own words. No design work, no started from nothing. And what I want to do as well is add some bullet points here. So from the left there, scroll down, should see until I think I passed it into it's there, bulleted list. So at the top here, so if I drag that down, place it under there, and what I want to do is change the colour of these bullets. So click on the button and get the colour from there, scroll down, see the yellow, what colour it is there, and get this colour code. So if you press Control C or once you highlighted it, or Command C on a Mac, I'll copy it to the clipboard, and then we can go on these bullets and change these colours to match, so it makes it look more, so it matches the design a bit more. And then what we want is to add the price. So what I'm going to do is copy that by clicking the copy button just there, that was, and I can drag it by clicking on that wheel and drag it down underneath the bullets there, and just put the price there. So let me just get these bullets done first. Okay, for the last bullet I just need to press enter, and that brings up another bullet point there. Just copy that into there. Okay, looks alright. And for the section there, I'm going to put price $17 here, and space it out a bit. No, not sure, but I'll probably keep it like that. Click on the buttons and center that instead, and I'll change it to get the template pack $17. Okay, and what I want to do next is change this image. I'm going to put an image to represent the product, so I'll move that, click on that, and you can upload it by dragging it on there, or click upload here, but I've already uploaded it, so I'm just going to select it from my images here, and then what I need to do is move that down a bit. Let's see, and about right. I'll probably make it a bit smaller, center that, and then when we've got it the way we want it, just say click save, and we can preview it, see what that looks like. So it's not too bad. And we also need to make sure we check it here by clicking the mobile view option there to see if that looks okay. In the mobile view, you can see this still showing the old picture there, so I need to change that the same way, to put that in there. And also got a bit, some sections there that need to actually delete, and so I'm just going to pause the video here. I'll remove these bits here as well. Okay, so that's been removed. Just got that bit there, so that looks a lot better. So don't forget to edit these parts on your privacy policy and legal terms and conditions to put onto your actual pages you've got. Just click on save, and then to come out of it, just click on the mobile view again. That will take us back out. Now notice what's not on this page is no comparison table, no fake countdown, just what it is, what it costs, and one button. So now we've got that the way we want it. We'll click on save and just exit. Now we need to configure our order form. So first we need to do the template. We'll click on the template option and just again select a simple template from the right here. Now for this video I'm just going to select a simple page here. So as previously, you just can click on over this little icon there, turns blue, and you can preview the page. So I'm just going to select that and click on the edit page option there, see what it looks like here. Now I'm just going to click on save, and for the time being I'm just going to exit out this page here, and if we scroll down you can see what a few options there. So I want to select as digital product, and then we want to click on the plus option there to create our digital product and put a name for our product. Here I'm just going to put in landing page template pack, and now we can either select a resource by clicking the blue plus button there, and you can either add them to a course, so we've got a course or course bundle, add a tag or community or calendar events, but I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to delete that off. So what we need to do now is create a pricing plan. click the plus symbol there, and it's going to be a one-time payment. And then I want it to select if we've got our pricing plan, we can select it here. But here, what I want to do is create a new one. And I'm going to give it the same name across these. One-time payment, and then $17 here. And click save, and make sure to click save again, otherwise you'll lose what you just created there. So save again, and that's saved. Changes here, you can see twice there. So if we go into the order form, so see it's selected there on the left, click edit page. Now we can see that's actually updated now to show the name of the product and the price. And if we want to, we can configure these options there, but I'm just going to leave these as default. So save, exit that, and then you see the order form. I'm going to copy the link here and just make sure that our sales page button goes to that order form. So if we click back on the edit page option and scroll down to the button there, if we click on the button again to that option, yeah, that page. So we just need to make sure, then open URL. And we just need to make sure we paste the URL to our order form or cart page here. So I'm just going to paste that here. Once we're on that, make sure then to click on save, and then we're going to exit out of here. If we copy the URL here to the sales page and give that a try. Okay, so from the sales page, if I click on the button, I see it's taking me straight to the actual payment page or the cart page here, so that's worked fine. So that's one important thing there to remember is if you're in the preview view, then the link sometimes don't work. You'll have to actually get the live link to actually test this. So you might notice that there's also an option to add an order bump and coupons. So I'm going to leave these switched off. In this video, I'm not going to be covering that these are separate add-ons. Once this basic version is actually working, and then you can think about if you want to add order bumps or coupons. Now, if you watch the sales funnel video, you already know what my first sale felt like. $19.99 notification, I couldn't quite believe that whole thing. A Tripwire's different though. It's not waiting for someone already on your list to buy. It's the moment they've just opted in, still sat there on your thank you page, and you catch them while they're still with you. Okay, so next let's go to the thank you page on that. So now we need to select a simple template from these templates on the right here. So I'm just going to select a real simple one, so I'm just select that one, and then just click on the edit page option, and then again just take out everything except for the basics. So I'm just going to pause the video again and do this. Okay, so now I've got it. Just the basics for the headline. Just here are your 3 templates. Alright, so I'm just going to try deleting that first, see if we're better with that bit. And for the message, I'll stick that in there. See how that looks. So click below to grab your landing page template pack. Import instructions are on the same page, so you can have your first one live in a few minutes. This looks alright, so I'll delete that off and just remove that. Okay, and now for the button, just want to change the text to that. So what we can do with the button here is we can change it to download file. We could select, click on the cloud symbol there, and if you just drag your file in there, if it's just a PDF or something like that, or just select it from your files what you already uploaded, and then that will then give them the actual product they've actually brought. I'll click on save, view that just to see what it looks like. Yep, looks okay. So same as the opt-in funnel, give it to them right here on the page. Don't make someone who's just paid you go dig through their inbox to find what they brought. Keep it nice and simple to begin with, at least anyway. Next up, what we're going to do is create the email for the delivery of the actual product. So this is just a backup in case they don't access the file from the download here, and also just confirm they've got the actual product and thank them. So what we need to do is click on the save option and then just exit out back into the funnel. Okay, so now what we need to do, go to automation at the top and click on rules, which is take us into the automation rules here. So from the right hand side here, click on the blue button here to create a rule, and then from the left there we need to select our trigger. So if over a week it turns blue, click on that. So the trigger for this is actually going to be a sale. So if you scroll down, you can see you've got new sale occurs when a customer makes a purchase. So this is what we want, and then we need to select the funnel. So for the first Tripwire funnel, select that, and the funnel step, which will be the order form here. You can see. Now what we want to do for the action, we want to send an email. So from the right here again, click on the plus, and then we want to send an email. And then what we want to do is create a new email. So over here you can see that it gives you the option there to create an email. Click on create an email. So for the subject, I'm going to put download your templates, and for the body I'm just going to simply put click below to grab your landing page template pack, and import instructions are on the same page so you can have your first one live in a few minutes. And just change that. So yeah, let's make it Arial and 18. I want to make it a bit bigger. And then put a link here. And what I'm going to do is add the link. So just once you've got your text there, just to highlight it and go over to these three ellipses there. Click on these, and you'll see an option for link, and then you just put your link in there, or whatever you want, and you'll see it will turn it into a link. And then sign off. I just need to alter that to make it, let's see, 18. And when you got that the way you want it, scroll down and click on the blue button again to save it. And then we can see that's there. So one more thing we need to do is click on the blue option to save rule, and then the rule has been saved. So anytime anyone buys that product, it will trigger the Tripwire from the order form, and it will send an email with a link in to download that product. So one email confirms the purchase, hands over the link again as backup. You don't need a receipt sequence yet. This closes the loop. Now, a couple of common mistakes that beginners make is, one is pricing it too high, so treating it like a full product instead of an easy yes. The whole point of a Tripwire is that saying yes takes no thought. Once it feels like a real purchase decision, you've lost the mechanic. Putting it somewhere disconnected from the freebie, a separate email days later instead of right on the thank you page. The moment they are most likely to say yes is right after they opted in. Wait a week and that moment's gone. Mistake 3 is not stating the price clearly on the sales page. So checkout is the first time they see the number. See the price up front, hiding it until checkout just adds a friction to a decision that's supposed to be easier. Mistake 4, skipping the delivery email and opening the thank you page alone is enough. So all you need is 3 pages and 1 email, a sales page, checkout page and a thank you page with 1 delivery email. And that's a complete Tripwire funnel live and ready to catch a sale the moment someone opts in. If you haven't built the freebie funnel this connects to yet, the checklist for that is linked below. Drop a comment and tell me what you price your own Tripwire at. I'll read every comment. I've got a free resource for you, my Systema.io starter kit. Inside you'll get my 10-minute landing page blueprint and a ready to use landing page template that you can copy straight into your Systema.io account. You'll find the link right below this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.